so angry and worked up over this shit
Because
if
you're
you're
an
not doing
asshole.
anything.
If you were here, I would disembowel you. Goodbye.
Hey guys, welcome back. It looks like we have a resealed pack scammer. Maybe doing a little acetone action. We're going to take a look at all the evidence, and then I'm going to let you guys enjoy, towards the end of the video, the absolute shit show was the 3 calls that I had with this scammer. I don't think I've had a scammer quite so, alleged scammer, quite so upset at me for giving them a phone call, but that's what we got for you today. Now, we got the old switcheroo, the old open the pack, take the cards out, swap the cards with modern cards, which is interesting. It's a pretty basic scam. It's been around. It's as old as time. The old reseal, take the good stuff out, get that good stuff out of the pack, and swap it with some modern cards, some modern bulk. So we didn't even leave the vintage bulk in there. We just got some straight up swapperoo. Now, we're going to go through this pretty quick. I am going to show some of the footage, the other packs that were opened, that were resealed in the section where I'm on the phone with them. I'll just have it over on the side. It'll be like a two for one to save time. Here's the post. Thank you to PokeKid for sending this to me. And it says, Raccoon Jesus 111 says, I was scammed in a trade here on Reddit. Please let me know if this is not the right place to post. About a week ago, I posted on the Pokemon Value sub asking if I was selling my cards at a good price. The guy, PokeKing960, private messages me and offers a trade. 7 booster packs total, including 5 from the EX era, for my entire Pokemon card collection, which included a Legendary Collections Reverse Hollow Charizard and a 6-inch Megalodon Tooth. I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of people that are collecting that kind of stuff. I had someone ask me if I wanted to trade Pokemon cards for, I don't know if it was some fossils of some kind. I was aware of scams, and I thought I took the proper precautions by asking him to video the entire process of packaging the packs up and dropping it off at the post office, which he did. However, when I received the packs, they were resealed. Here's a video of me opening the packs. I have his name and address, although now that I think of it, he probably gave me a fake name and address. He had me shipped to a P.O. box. Now, obviously, I don't expect to get my stuff back, but I want to make this scammer known and make sure others don't make the same mistakes as me. And feel free to PM me if you have any ideas or want more information. Please, for the love of God, guys, do not trade on social platforms. I don't care if it's a Facebook group. I don't care if somebody has 69 vouchers. Just be careful. Just buy from the places that are going to cause less headache, that there's less risk involved. If you're buying on eBay, if someone scams you, if you would have bought these resealed packs on eBay, which apparently, allegedly, as we're going to look at, it looks a whole lot like this scammer was also selling them on eBay. So, if you did it on eBay, eBay's got to take action against the seller, the scammer, and not you. But regardless, we got a police report filed. Good on him for doing that before I even stepped in to investigate. Now we have Powdow87 who says, dude also posted a GoFundMe about cancer. Wouldn't be surprised if that's a scam too. Now it might be. It's hard to say. If somebody's scamming in one area, they might be scamming in others, as we're going to see with some of these examples here. But I don't know. For some reason, if people get sick, if people have someone that's sick in their family, sometimes they use that as justification for stealing from others. We'll have to see how it turns out. Now, I will say, do not contact anyone that's in this video. Do not harass them. Let the authorities do what they got to do. If anyone involved in these scams that are going on here would like to come forth, would like to communicate through me, or just through the people that were scammed and make things right, I think that's the best course of action here. That's why I called them. I was hoping that there would be some kind of civil discussion where you're just like, hey, dude, you're scamming here. Can you send everyone their stuff back, please? Can you send everyone their money back if they bought stuff from you? Or maybe the GoFundMe for the cancer didn't quite do it, so that's where the money's got to come from. We don't know. I don't know. We did not discover anything of that sort. So here he is. He's the Charizard that was part of the transaction. He's apparently private messaging people trying to sell the card. Please beware. Absolutely despicable. We have Windeep6601 who says, what's wild is he's still on here commenting on people's posts, living the scammer life. So this was 22 hours ago from the time of recording. For reference, The account does poofaroni as you usually do. If you get caught scamming, if you get called out, you're probably going to start deleting your social media. Hopefully he is just done scamming in general. Hopefully there's no scamming to be had in the future. This is for educational purposes. Please, it's for the best interest of everyone involved in the hobby that you share this video so he doesn't take advantage of anyone else. There's no better feeling than when I can put up a video and someone says, oh shit, I almost bought from XYZ scammer. Yes, but I didn't because I went to YouTube and I typed in Rattle Pokemon and the name of whatever account that was trying to bamboozle them. Now, they can have multiple accounts. They can make new accounts. But it's important that you also take the context and the learning lesson from what's going on here. Because in hindsight, it's easy. I'm going to have like 500 people down in the comments that are like, oh, how I wouldn't have got scammed that way. And the same type of person will probably also be sending me a message at some point in time saying they got scammed. Don't be careless. Don't be, if something seems too good to be true, even if it doesn't seem too good to be true, just be very careful. If there's no repercussions, if there's no easy way to get your money back, avoid buying and selling in that way. All right, here we have Tattooed and Sad, who says he's the guy that posts the misprint cards, misprint in quotations, that he just uses acetone on to remove the art from the front. Account is still active. I can look at it. Edit, he deleted his misprint post 30 minutes ago from his profile. Account is still active. Edit 2, account is deleted now. So he's almost certainly reading the thread at the time of what's going on here. And we got some updates here. So yes, baby's first scam. We got resealed packs, poorly resealed packs, as we're going to see in the footage later on. And we got acetone to the front of the card to try to remove some of the ink and claim that it's an error. Now, I think the only people that are going to fall for that are maybe CGC, but it might be better off laminating that card and then pulling some of the ink off, and then they'll give it some kind of crazy designation instead of looking into it and asking the people that were involved in the transactions prior to. Here's the account. She absolutely gone. PokeKing960. And we'll take a look at the eBay now. And this is interesting. We got 96% positive feedback. This is post scams, apparently, because we got a couple people complaining about the similar incidents. He's going to say in French cowboy, hello, my name is Vincent, and I have been collecting and enjoying the Pokemon TCGs since it started way back in 1999. My goal here on eBay is to be a trustful and reliable source to buy Pokemon cards from. Thanks for reading and have a great rest of your day. Oh, when stuff is like too sugar-coated, when it sounds too fluffy-duffy, the scammers like to go over the top with the fluff. But regardless, pretty funny here. So he is going to use his actual name here. He's not going to use his last name. He's going to use his first name, which is interesting. And here he says he's been collecting and enjoying it since way back in '99. When he's on the phone with me, it's a different story. He said that I was too old for Pokemon, apparently. I don't know what age is too old for Pokemon, according to him, but he's an adult. He's an adult man who is scamming people for Pokemon and pretending to be into Pokemon. I'm not really sure. If he's opening these packs to get the wrappers to then refill and get his money back, maybe he's just buying the pack wrappers. But I'd like to we're gonna assume a little bit here that he's opening these Pokemon cards, because he's also got modern cards to stick in them. So is he buying all the components with the modern cards to put in there? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Seems like you might be more into Pokemon than you might think. All right, so here we have it. We have a couple little excerpts here. We have avoid the seller sold vintage booster packs as sealed, but they were filled with Sword and Shield era cards. Said in the description to only buy for a sealed collection and not to open as they were light packs. I wonder why. Fortunately for me, a pack had come open slightly, so I managed to see what was inside. Don't waste your time like I did. Plenty of good sellers out there. This person is definitely not one of them. Avoid, avoid, avoid. All right, we got, again, same EX era. I assume that his special attachment to Pokemon is EX era, and in order to scratch that itch and open those packs that he maybe didn't miss out on as a child, he's got to scam some people. He's got to make other people flip the bill for that shit. Sellers told me 4 resealed packs. They had Sword and Shield era bulk in them, then try to blame me on it. Freaking ridiculous. Thank God eBay stepped in to get me my refund. Don't buy from this fool. Pokemon EX Holon Phantoms booster pack sealed. So this is one of those cases where eBay should immediately see that there's two examples of the same thing going on from two people with pretty heavy feedback here. 1,000 feedback is some pretty serious shit, especially if it's purchases only. If it's purchase selling, it's still 1,000 feedback is a lot of feedback. It's quite a few transactions to be going on here, and not necessarily someone that is going to be serial scamming. Now, here is the photo, and we have it redacted with the red ink there because this was the Reddit post. Reddit is pretty strict with what you show, who you show, what you're looking for, even requests like burglaries and stuff like that. There's certain Reddit groups that they don't let you say like, hey, can you help find these individuals? Please turn the information over to police. It's fucking stupid in my opinion that they're kind of shielding things in that way. Now, if we take a look at the pack up here, we can see that it is it's got a little signs of being opened, being tampered with, and it's no surprise. This guy is a fucking piece of shit, and he's also pretty damn bad at resealing packs, in my opinion. So here we have it. We have the box, the package going out. Again, return address is the P.O. box. You got to use a P.O. box if you're scamming. Surely no way. There's no way Rattel Pokemon will come in and find out your actual address if you're scamming people with a P.O. box. No chance. No chance he'll get your phone number. No chance he'll give you a call and you can scream at him a little bit. All right, here we go. We got my collection and Megalodon Tooth. So this is what was traded. I'm going to scroll through real quick. I guess most importantly is that the Charizard Reverse Holo. Pretty cool. The victim in this case, this inverted back, this kind of looks like a fake card. It's hard to tell though with the double sleeve and whatever. But it looks a little fake to me. I don't know. I'd have to see it outside. But inverted error back. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's hard to tell like even textures and stuff like that from the pictures with like the matte sleeves on them. Pretty tough, pretty rough. I assume that they're all real, just based on the fact that it seems like, I don't know if you scam somebody with resealed packs. We got 2 blank cards here. Be careful with the blank cards. Be careful with people like to wipe stuff or chop off corners or shit like that. Try and make stuff look like it's an error that it's not actually an error. We keep going down here. We keep going down here. Now, error cards are cool. Certain people like them. Certain people don't like them. Not really my thing, but they can be worth a couple extra boners, if you will. So we got some packs in the trade. And then we got the Megalodon Tooth. I know everyone was waiting to see that. Pretty interesting stuff. Again, not for me. I don't really want a giant-ass tooth in my collection, but you know, to each their own. There's probably a lot of people out there that say the same shit about Pokemon cards, including Pokemon scammers. All right, we're down there in the trenches. Now, Vincent, please do the right thing, Vincent. I would like you to please refund. First off, stop fucking scamming people, allegedly. And then second off, please make it right with the people that you have ripped off. Now, scammers, not very smart. Not too smart. I mean, if you're using first name, if you're using last name, and we got to fill in the rest, we got to fill in the blank. If you use a P.O. box, my apologies. It might be more difficult to find out who you are and what you did and where you're from. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And whether or not your name is Cotton Eye Joe. But when you start sending out information, little tidbits like this, scammers, no matter who it is, but it seems like scammers in particular, my God, they love to like their first posts. They like that if they make an Instagram page, they're going to have their whole family is going to come out of the woodwork. They're all going to slam some likes on it. Chances are some of the very first likes are going to be the people that are on their main account liking that shit. It's what they do, and it's going to lead us to a big juicy trail straight back to our boy, Vincey Poo. All right, we got my dog actually has an Instagram page. It's your pal Val. So this is a message that was sent from the alleged scammer to the alleged victim. And he didn't have Instagram. So what do you do when somebody doesn't have Instagram and you want to show off your dog's Instagram page that definitely doesn't have fake followers based on the numbers that are everywhere else? Although it might be just a follow for follow kind of scenario here where you have that many that many followers. If you're following 7,500, maybe you're just hoping that the other doggies follow you back. Regardless, here we have your pal Val. We have Valentino, which is apparently the name of the dog, and we have Femia, which is our boy's last name. You gotta give your dog your same last name. Make sure you do that. Here we have it. We have the Your Pal Val account. And yes, if you take a look at the posts, there aren't that many of them. He's just a little poochie. Probably a good boy. It's a shame that his owner is doing bad things, allegedly. But here we have it. If we go take a look at the likes, we can see Vincent _ Femia 96. I wonder if that might be our scammerini. And sure enough, it is. Allegedly. All right, so here we have it. We have Femia Construction, which is where the place of employment and the family business, which is tied into our boy Vincent. Well, when Vincent is not doing a roof, apparently he is scamming people with Pokemon cards. Now, most importantly here, and I have reached out, as we'll see in a minute here, we have High Ride Board Company. Who might that be? And now, if you look on the eBay account, it looks like this PokeKing960 eBay scammer Pokemon account, alleged, is selling some artwork by Nicholas Femia. His brother was. Now, I would love to reach out. I don't know for certain if Nicholas was involved in this, if his brother was just selling his shit, selling his art, selling his artwork on the same eBay that he was using to scam people, or if they were collaborating in any way. Now, if you go to High Ride BC, you can confirm here we got Nick Femia and all kind of pieces together. We got him working at the Femia Construction with his brother, and some more stuff. He's going to art school. So I don't know if he has time. Artists, for some reason, artists. We've had a couple scammers, usually kind of Pokemon scammers that are doing art and then do that. No, I don't know. Nick, do you know? Is your brother just scamming on an account that's also selling your art, or are you in on the scam? Please let me know. This is the message that I sent him to clarify if there is anything. If it's like a brief update, I'll pin it in a comment down below if he gets back to me in any way. And now to finish things off here, before we get into the phone calls, we have his dad, Andy. I was hoping that maybe I could chat with his dad. I don't think his dad has anything to do with it, but I would like to say, like, hey, can you please talk to your son? Tell him to smarten up. This is not acceptable. Same thing with Nick. Like, if your brother is putting your artwork on a scam account, just tell him to cut it out. What the hell? So if we give this a little refresh here, you can see that I requested a follow, and he nuked his page. Little nuke action. So she gone. I don't know if this is because he knew. I don't know how much his family knows about it. I don't know how much of it is Vincent acting alone. You'll see in the call that I asked about Nick, his son, because originally I was thinking that Vincent was the father, but Vincent isn't the father. He's one of the brothers. Vincent's brothers with Nick, and Andy is his dad. So that's pretty much what we got. Get on in. I know you guys are waiting for the phone call. The first one's pretty funny. I'll number them on the screen. The first one's funny because he like panics and hangs up. The second one, he kind of has his shit together. I guess he like collects his thoughts and he's like, oh, I'll just be like super defensive. And then the third one, he gives me a call back and proceeds to not only say that the police were on the line, like he's gonna call the police on me for him scamming and me trying to get him to not scam people and give the shit back. Regardless, pretty funny. And then there's the whole, like, the end. The end that you guys already saw at the start. Like, the police are on the line, but he's gonna disembowel me. All right, here it is. The moment you've been waiting for.
Hello?
Hi, is this Vincent?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. I have a little bit of an issue. There's been some fraud taking place involving Pokemon cards on the internet, and I just wanted to clear some stuff up with you. Okay.
Dude, I'm really glad you called back because I didn't know who you were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my name is Mike. I go by Rattle Pokemon online. So there's been a little bit of an issue where your PO box is being used for fraud, and I'm just wondering if it was you or maybe Nick that was doing it.
Me or who?
Or Nick.
Who?
Do you have a brother?
No, no.
Do you have
First of all, we don't produce and we don't deal with fraud, so I don't know exactly the deal that went down. But I got one number here. You called me a couple different times, so I get all of your information because apparently you've been threatening to call the cops, which is stupid. So we are going to call the cops. We'll save you the time. Okay, I would like all your information. You're probably not going to give it to me.
That was the first time that I called you.
Not only has there been fraud, but it's coming from probably your end. We don't give a shit about sharks, dude. You can cram it right the fuck up your ass. But if you think my son or anybody fucking committed fraud to you,
was it your son?
There's also people going around stealing things and then just making stupid trades online, which is crazy. I don't know what the hell about Pokemon. You sound like you're way older than you should be to be dealing with Pokemon cards or whatever you're dealing with.
You sound way too defensive about this. I'm stepping in as a third party because I have reports that there's fraud going through your PO box. Good. Okay, great. This is cool. So yeah, there's nothing fraudulent going on. Anything you... No, there is. I've seen the receipts.
No, there might be, but not on this end. So I'm glad if you have anything.
So is it your son Nick? Or your brother Nick?
First of all, I'm not talking to any. I don't know how you got my goddamn number. That's one thing.
Dude, I fucking deal with Pokemon scammers all the time. That's my shit. That's what I do. So guess what? It's mail fraud, dude. It's fraud.
Listen, don't overtalk me right now. If you want me to continue to conversate with you, converse with you, you're gonna have to stop overtalking me. Listen.
You've been overtalking me the whole time. You're freaking the fuck out.
Okay, look, I'm getting ready to hang up, dude. I'm getting ready to hang up. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm giving you a chance to fix this.
Listen. Why don't you shut the hell up for a goddamn second and let me talk? I don't know who you are. You called me out of the blue. Yes. I answered, okay? You're calling me and telling me I have Pokemon fraud. Dude, you don't start going through my family names. You're kidding me, right? That is what I consider.
Do you have a dog named Valentino?
Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I don't know what kind of computer hookup you have, but please, give me all your info. Give me all your info.
Don't worry. Yeah. I'll send you all my info. I just want to find out who was doing the Pokemon trading. Was it you or was it Nick?
Yeah, we're doing Pokemon trading, but dude, what in the fucking hell do you think you're talking about here? So Mike do.
Well, there's multiple instances here where we have people that are claiming that you're selling.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't want to go through any of that. I want your information. Give me your information, sir.
Okay, my name's Mike. It's Rattle Pokemon.
What?
I make Pokemon videos.
What's your son's name? Let me hear.
What's my dog's name? I have one. I had two dogs, but one passed away. So I just have one now.
What's your son's name?
Ayla Dog.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
It's Barristow.
I'm sorry, what?
Barristow.
And can you spell that? Barristow?
Yeah, Barristo.
Barriastl?
Isto.
IS. Okay. All right. So,
do you want? I can send you a picture of my dog too if you want.
That would be cool. Listen, you need.
No, I just want you guys to sort this out. I'm not involved. You didn't scam me. I'm just gonna put you on blast if you don't, and I'm gonna hand over the information to the authorities.
We didn't scam anybody, Athlete. So
dude,
where are you calling from? Who are you calling from? What are you calling from?
What am I calling from?
What company are you calling from?
I'm not. Yeah. It's not a.
What company is it? What company are you representing?
What do you mean? What company? Rattle Pokemon.
It's what?
I'm an investigative journalist that uncovers Pokemon fraud. And yes, you're on my radio. I know it sounds. I'd like to say I'm a Pokemon detective of sorts, but not the police guy.
If you want to meet me, I will. Goodbye. Different number from Canada.
Hello. What's up?
Hey, who's it?
This is Rattle that you talked to just a while ago.
Okay, cool, dude. All right, man. Well, I'll tell you what. This will be the last time you hear from us. Talk to them.
Can we have like a chill conversation here?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I just want to let you know that like it's probably a good idea to do the right thing and fix the problem and
Well, I'm
stop.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, sir. I'm gonna tell you this, sir. I just talked to the Maryland State Police. They told me exactly what to do with you. Okay.
Okay.
If you can, why don't you? Would you like to?
I mean,
call
like
them?
you have a family business. Is it not doing well that you got to scam Pokemon cards? Like what the fuck?
Dude, say what, sir. I'm gonna say this. This will be the last time we speak. If you try this again, we're gonna have problems.
You called me.
And look, the state police is listening to us right now.
That's fine.
Asshole.
Did you tell them that you're scamming people for Pokemon cards? That you're committing fraud?
Yeah, absolutely. I told them exactly what you did.
That you're repacking Pokemon booster packs, vintage ones?
Why did you go offline? Why did you? Okay.
Why?
Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're third party, and I think he's not third party.
Is there a reason there's fraud being pumped through P.O. Box 146?
All the Maryland State Police, you've got our information.
Is that one?
You got you won't give us ours, but you've got ours. So
I don't understand why you get so angry and worked up over this shit if you're not doing anything.
If you were here, I would disembowel you. Goodbye.
What? No way, dude. No.